Well, that's it. Last cup is in place. Alright, who do we want first? How we want to do this? I think Titans. Titans. I think demons. And of course, these are dark elves. In just 8 hours, which will look more like 12 hours because sleep is a thing that does happen, we will have our results. What's set? What's set? What's it matter? Oh yeah, what's it matter? Okay, fine, undead. Yeah, I should probably throw out all of these and reconsider all of them. Eventually. Alright. So, I want to prioritize... There. Prioritizing Blood Frenzy, Lightning Strike, and Combo Strike. Those are the important things. Boom, 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 boom. So, we just scoop up our heritages, and we'll have the full set, and then finally, this absurdly long reincarnation will end. Seriously, I think this is the longest one I've ever done. I know it's the longest one I've ever done. Good grief. What are they going to be? What are the rest of the heritages going to look like? We shall see. Hey! Alright, let us collect our loot. We have increased the production of all buildings based on trophies unlocked. It's alright, it's alright. Increase maximum mana based on royal exchanges purchased. It's 20%, I mean, it's okay. Increase the production of all buildings based on offline bonus and time spent in this game. Currently running on Titans, so presumably this won't look quite this good. Well, should we reincarnate? And then go for our faceless with an 8-hour faceless run? Sounds like a plan. I just hate to give all of this up. You know? These bonuses all this time. Sure as I push this, the next patch will come out and it'll include content where I'll somehow regret having pushed this button, right? Murphy's Law, right? Alright. So, we begin anew. We'll do our first run as no faction at all. Why do I need a faction? I don't need a faction. I'm fine. Do I look like I need a faction? Look at me. Look at me go. Look at those kind of gems. Man, there's a time when those kind of gems would have made your jaw drop. This is a good run. This is a very good run. Going up 6 orders, going up, oh my gosh, all that? From there, that's infinitely more than I had. Could you imagine if I could make a second run that was that effective? be crazy. Oh, wow. I can even do this. Oh, man. Wait a minute. We're going to get Spiritual Surge in. Okay. Now we just have to get to 32,000, and this timer will reset again. It'll be fine. We got it. We got it. We'll be up to 4 castings. Ha! Okay. There's no way we can go up to 7 unless we let this fill up. It's been a long time since I've had to do that. Ah, look at that. Alright. What should our faction be this time? That's a good question. I mean, we've had some great success here already. Look at this. It's funny. This run doesn't seem as effective as the last one somehow. What am I doing different? Oh well. Oh, there it goes. So, obviously, this is a fairy run. Ha! Now that we have all of these... Oh, I don't have a fairy build. Here you go, have this. It's the same, right? Angels, fairies, same thing. Or was that angels... No, wait, fairies and demons were the same thing? Hold on, we'll figure this out. There. Progress. I totally should have gotten a secret achievement for how many gems I pulled off on a no faction run. Right? Totally. Okay, anyway, so I guess I'm just gonna mess around with a few runs here. Man, it's been a long time since I've been at the bottom. What do I feel like running next? How about dwarves? With dwarves as... Well, not dwarves, because, you know, lineages and all that don't stack. We'll go with, Titans. Obviously not druids, because, you know, their spell needs to be built up and all that. Did I have a Titan? No, of course not. Why would I have a Titan build? Here, use a faceless one. Again, I'm sure they're interchangeable, right? Yes? Yes, of course. Alright, there we go. Now with the power of dragons. Now with the power of dragons, we got this thing. Except for the fact that we have no mana regeneration to speak of, but it's just a triviality. We'll front load Dragon's Breath. Now, perhaps a little excavation. Oh, thump. All of a sudden, we look like we're having a really good run. There, we'll excavate it a little bit more. Ah! All these great things just keep jumping out for us. Not that we have the mana to make use of them. close to them. Huh. Oh, hey, look. It does nothing now. Ah, not enough, huh? Oh well, we'll buy all those. Got all 7? Okay, great. In that case, get the pickaxe up. Lightning strikes. Spiritual surges are expensive. Can we get all the way to call to arms? That's a real expensive spiritual surge, but I think I'll have all the spells running simultaneous. Now we just grab what we can here. Ah, crud. Other spells are resetting. Fine, whatever. Just start blasting that call to arms. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, fine. Faceless time. Alright, Facey, show us how it's done. With the undead and, oh, I don't know. Druids? Sure, druids. Ah, man, I have to do capacity all over again. Stupid capacity runs. Ugh. And then I have to do... Oh, man, I gotta do all kinds of things to build stuff up. I wish I could keep at least one thing with me. Pick out one of those and be like, let's keep this run going. Like, I'll give up the gems, but not all these other things. I don't make enough faction coins just yet. Oh, really? Well, anyway. I'll keep building this stuff up until some point. And then I'll do an 8-hour faceless run and get the last of the heritages. That's the plan. Ho ho ho. You already do that because the plan is obvious. Final one just opened. What sort of impact is this going to have? A little less than 20,000 assistance. Well, that'll be magnified by the undead. Let's see. Is this going to be even slightly relevant? Yeah, it was slightly relevant. Cool. Faction coins. And regular coins. Okay. Yeah. I guess I could let it run one more of these. Well, actually, no. What I should be doing, I need to put it into angels. No, wait, I haven't done goblins yet, have I? What's this? I gained something. Ooh, what is this? What's it do? It didn't unlock any upgrade. Or maybe I just can't afford it. Well, somewhere there's another thing hiding. Another upgrade. Anyway, I should be doing a capacity run, but I just don't wanna. I suppose if I just work to build this up, I mean, that would be more banks, right? That would help, right? Yeah. I don't know. I'm just going to do an angel run. Yeah. Because when I do, obviously, the faceless is neutral chaos. The goblins will be evil neutral. So order good is the other components. dragons. Oh, I don't have any elven luck. Oh, wait, that doesn't matter. Okay, fine. I'll just take the dwarven set. It doesn't matter a whole lot. I'm not going to gain much. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm not going to be making progress in my gem count. But that's okay. This, oops. This is about uniformity. I do have. I should probably put some thought into the build. I should probably put some thought into this. Even if it's probably not going to do anything. I mean, it might. We've got more stuff now. I wonder. Unique buildings built. You know, fairies are really good at getting a lot of unique buildings. This might be the best heritage. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, fairies. Between the forges and the farms, I could get a lot of unique buildings. I'll come back to that thought later. Okay. It's a decent amount of capacity, I think. It's slowed down to the point that we're only gaining 2s and 3s. So, it seems good to me. Seems good to me. 700,000. It'll do. It's possible. Okay, now I need domination next. The highest amount of assistance. I mean, this is a pretty good number, but I think I can make it a little bit better. Maybe. Let's try teching for it. I really should create a build specifically for this. Let me see. So obviously we're in the undead fairies, because of course we are. Which I already poked before I did my goblin run. So let's see. Next. Which of these? Which of these? Which of these? I mean, fairy set seems like a good choice, but... Increase assistance. You mean increase the number of assistants or increase the production of the assistant? I think you mean increase the production of assistants. I think I should be choosing the fairy set, but whatever, let's try it. Oh, nope, increase the number. Okay, great. Right, okay. We'll pick that up. Alright. Everything is coming together. Now, where's my keyboard? There's my keyboard. I always use the laser on my laser mouse to look around. It's like a flashlight. Yeah. Look, I have a light. It hits my face. Everything else really is dark. That's how I roll. I sit in a pitch black studio. The darkest of night. Okay, anyway, so let's see. We need over here. Well, that'll get me some assistance. I need some assistance here. How about 23 now? God, I would like to have more than one research. But so many of these. It's like, oh joy, 2,000 max mana. Oh great, 106. Like, can I just remove these? No, I'm serious. Can I literally just, like take a mouse button and just say, whenever I click one of these, it disappears? Like, I don't see it anymore. There'll be a little thing that says hide that I can turn on and off, so I can just make most of these go away, because most of these are not options anymore. Most of these are literally non-options. Look at this thing. Why is this here? Why? I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. It's just dumb. Alright, badonk, badonk. Alright, I guess we're gonna need some faction coins. So I'm gonna take that. And all of a sudden... No? What's going on here? Fine, I need more faction coins. You'd think... You'd think I'd have enough. Alright, let me see. Excavation cost? No, 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 no. With my unique building somehow increasing the number of assistants that I have? Is there anything I'm doing that plugs in that way? Boy, that's a question. I don't remember any ability that does that. I mean, there's this, for what that's worth. It's because that alchemy thing, the higher my max mana, the more assistance I get. I don't think so. I don't think so. There's so many abilities. Can I just also make some of these go away? Because they're they don't exist. We should have rebirthed this stuff away. I mean, honestly, these things don't do anything anymore. 0.02. 0.02. Oh yes, it's growing over time, all right. You could just give me like one thing that just says all of the irrelevant things and a percentage, and it would just factor all of these things in and take their place. Alright, anyway, I don't think so. I mean, swarming towers are good. That's the only argument to take those instead of just faction coins. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I mean, you always want spiritual surge. This might be the one time where you don't. Well, one of the few. I could have 205 assistants. I could have 16 mana regeneration. 16.3. Oh, wow. Yeah, alright, I'll just take soul rending. It's fine. I probably want capacity. Ha ha, cha-ching. Oh man. All of a sudden, we have mana regeneration. All of a sudden, things are looking up. By thunk. Okay. Now, there we go. This is starting to look good. How we adding up? We can go further yet. Further, I say. What about this category? Do I need... I have no use for faction coins. Okay, good. That makes this easier. Max mana. gain assistance based on mana produced. I'm producing a lot of mana. Somehow it's not giving me very many assistance. Doesn't seem like a good deal, does it? I mean, this is always good. I like gravitation, I do. Alright, well, that just leaves one category. Tax collection, no. I'm gonna go with... Wasn't there something that tied into this? Yes, there is. Wait a second. You gain assistance based on your Royal Exchange bonus. Oh, wait, no, bonus. Oh. Royal Exchange bonus. I don't want to increase Royal Exchange bonus. Okay. That should have... Well, it had some effect. Well, it's something, anyway. I'll let this run for a little bit. Maybe play around with it a little bit. Poke. Yeah. That's a lot of assistance, but... I mean, it's randomly jumping all over the place. Maybe I should just leave it running for an hour. There's probably some small thing I could have done better somewhere. Probably. But this seems like it's good enough. I'll let this run for a little bit and then we'll switch into other builds. I was going to say I almost think I can get away with gliding all the way up to the next reincarnation on Faceless. Now that I've finished powering up my stuff. And this pops up. Faction Ruler. Double advanced heritage powers if they match any of your alignments. So let's see. We are chaotic neutral right now. So that should affect... It's not factions, it's alignments. So it's interesting. So fairies should be boosted. Demons, all three of the neutrals. Dragons. Wait, no, advanced heritages. What am I doing? Okay, over here. So let's see. All right, 13,000. This one's a 5%. Here we go. Thunk. Oh, that just did that. Yep, that happened. Yep, it does exactly what it said it would. The thing does exactly what it said it would do. What a surprise. This one is just so terrible. Seriously, 2%? Come on now. You're not even trying. You're laying down on the job. This is really interesting. This is really interesting, actually. At the moment, I have no ideas about how to build around it. None. I'm just observing. This is a thing. I will bear in mind that this is a thing from now on. Okay. Alright then. That's cool. Alright then. Pick up a few odds and ends over here. Hey, my dragon pastures will be... They might even reach 1% of my income. Come on. It might be a while before I can afford them, right? Maelstrom is not giving me good numbers right now. Well, anyway. Interesting. That actually makes me feel a lot better about these, because a lot of these individually weren't very good. I mean, I'll just point the finger at this guy again. 2%. What are you supposed to do with 2%? But yeah, doubling 2/3 of them in one go? Yeah. That makes me feel a lot better about all the time I spent on this. So, fairies were what I was able to advance with, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. At the moment, there's nothing for me to do. The only things I could do are try to get at these 3 trophies. That's it. It's done. I've beaten this game. Except for the fact that I know that there's another patch in the works to give us more content coming out soon? The question is, what do I do about it? Do I just stick like this and wait? Build up and up and up in this reincarnation so that when it releases I've got high numbers to play with? No, because it's almost certainly going to demand a higher reincarnation than I'm currently at. So I'm pretty sure the correct move is just to keep climbing. Climbing. That's what we do. What does it matter? Early runs are always the same. I could pick anything. Literally anything. And I would be a huge success. Look at this. I'm already a huge success. I have infinitely more gems than I did a second ago. Let's see. I've always got half a mind to delete all those, you know? Alright, give me those dragons. Awesome. Go ahead and take those. I can do better than an E7. Puny E7, you are nothing. Oh, well, Dragon's Breath might help. Yeah, there you go. Look at that, 40%. Dragon's Breath doesn't feel as awesome as it once did. It's okay, it's just because we haven't counted in a whole lot of faction coins yet. E8, there we go. E8, a proper manly number. Yes. Alright, anyway. So, I'm pretty much just going to climb reincarnations, and unless something happens, you probably won't hear from me again until the next patch. Actually, this video will probably end up being part of the video with the next patch. I'll have to check exactly how much I've got stored up. Yeah. Anyway. Because there ain't much else for me to do. I mean, there'll be a Christmas event, of course. Boy. That'll mark the 2-year anniversary I've been playing this game. 2 years? That can't be right. I haven't been playing this game for 2 years, have I? When did that happen? Huh. Well, anyway. Oh, man. So, I took my build about as far as I could. Still not enough. I realized I really am going to have to build another something new. Something new. So for the last... I don't even know how long I've been working on this. It's late at night. I should be in... Yeah, I've been working on this. Hold on, I'll pull it up in a second. Alright. This. So, one by one, I went through and got the lineage information on these things, including, I don't know how valuable these are going to be, but just what the numbers each one was producing when I recorded it. As I tested each of these and just tried to get each lineage written down, because there's just too many. This is more than I can hold in my head. Like, on top of every other game mechanic going on, everything else, lineages are just one too many for me. So, I've also got the spells noted here, just because. So, in trying to come up with a new build, at least I have all of this information in front of me. Set, of course, with what my lineage levels are and everything. I'm gonna have to think about this. Unfortunately, I'm exhausted now, and this isn't everything I even need yet. But one point of interest is down here. At any time I had a build, I just happened to have a combination that was producing something, I noted it down. Now, faceless are probably just good no matter what you pair them with. Although they didn't work with Dark Elves so good. But other than that, yeah. Still, I was kind of random about which faction I'd pick. Well, semi-random. I generally aimed for factions that I knew could produce faction coins fairly well, so I wouldn't have to wait around too long to get the lineage unlocked and look at it. This is the one I was already using. This is the build that won't suit me any longer, so I happen to use it any way I want. While I was getting the dragon information. So first is lineage, second is faction, by the way. It's just how I wrote it. So I'll probably experiment with the faceless. I don't know that I can really do better than the undead on faceless. I should probably... I mean, Druid Faceless is such a natural combination. I don't know. I'll experiment a little bit with it. The Bloodline ability and then the Lineage abilities. I didn't write down the spells because I know all the spells. I mean, I have to take a note of that. I know exactly what spell the dragons or the Dark Elves or the Dwarves. I know exactly what spells they have. So, this one's odd. I'll probably experiment with that one first. Unless I see something that really catches my eye in here. I mean, there's a bunch of combinations that are just... And you know what else? This is a wild-ass guess that may or may not be borne out, but... I think when we get our mercenaries back, I think we're going to mix and match these. I think we're going to mix and match our lineage perks. Maybe not, but I don't know. There's some combinations in here that just look really good. You know, here and there. I'm tired. They struck me while I was writing them. Like, wouldn't that go good with that? And wouldn't that go good with this other thing I already wrote down or typed out or whatever? Anyway, I'm going to make sure I save this and close it and come back to there's some really cool stuff that I can do. Anyway, looks like I haven't spent much time being orderly or neutral. So, because I'm too tired to think right now. If I ever do think when I'm awake either. I'm just gonna go and do an, let me see, that should be Titans, right? So, what goes with Titans? Just something quick and dirty, because, you know, I'm gonna spend too much time thinking about this. But let's take a look at these for a second. Yeah, we'll just go right back to my page here. Alright, considering. How would Fairy Bloodline work with Titans? This one is actually one that seems like it might... I think I've tested this one before, though. I think I've tested this one before. I could try it. I'm just not sold on it. I think the more important question is, what do Titans need? Well, I don't happen to have a Titan build handy, do I? No, of course not. Alright, just kind of pick a few things out. This is not going to be precise and scientific. I mean, do I need assistance? I got some undead if I need assistance. Action coins, mana regen, max mana. What are you short on? You're good with royal exchanges. Excavation cost multiplier. If I was going with the Dwarven bloodline, yeah. I'm actually thinking about trying to build up their lineage a bit. But I'm going to take that one. Alright, alright. You always take the obvious one, soul rending. They're just the best. And probably this one. Although we don't have any mana regen to speak of just now. Can't use Titan or Dragon bloodlines, since we're already in those. Can, however... Oh yeah, by the way, this is awesome right now. Look at that 1000% boost. Yeah. I always feel like that the neutrals kind of get a gyp job on... or evil also, unless you're doing a long one. Really, really good just gets the best on Art of the Crow. Anyway, our max mana is insane. So, druids? Druids. Maybe. Temporal Flux says you want long builds. What does this need? We have an okay amount of assistance. We have crappy mana regeneration. Mediocre maximum mana. Alright, let's consider those points. Mana regen we're just gonna say mana regen's currently my weak point. Olympian halls are worth 40% of my income by themselves. If I don't see anything better, we'll keep fairies in mind. Elves, just no. Angels. Well, we got the mana regen. Okay. Yeah. And we get another boost to max mana of 50%. I'm not a big fan of their faction spell, to be honest. Let's see. Goblins. Reduced building cost multipliers, so we'd have more buildings. Tax collection becomes 4 times as good, so that's just a 4x right there to both production and faction coin gathering. Faction coin gathering is abysmal because we don't have any mana regen. This is good. It's all good, but none of it will help me actually have mana to cast. Admittedly, the Temporal Flux spell will make my mana regen keep getting better through the night. This is just really freaking good, but there's no synergy here. I mean, it's really good even without synergy, but yeah, it's if I were running other faction, other factions, I'd be able to get mana regen or other stuff out of having assistance. Undead druids, undead faceless, all the evil factions get that really good research related to their alignment spell, the blood one, for mana regen. Anyway, let's see. Alright, we're up to you guys. Max mana. It's pretty good stuff, but I'm not seeing specifically what we need here. We can't use ourselves, unfortunately. This is something I need to go around checking, is to see which factions have unique buildings in these categories. I doubt that the Titan bloodline is going to be particularly great for anything. Okay, now this one offers not just a whole bunch of max mana. The spell durations don't really matter to this faction. It goes better with the faceless, but didn't you have a mana regen boost? Oh wait, that's what your bloodline does, of course. So this one's a fairly natural thing to cover my weakness here. This turned out to be pathetic last time I saw it. Might have just been in a really bad combination, though. See, our non-unique buildings aren't really producing. Remember when the Titans were really great because of their monasteries and their deep mines? Yeah, that's not really a big deal anymore. Everything, well, actually, no, wait, Mountain Palaces are producing hugely, but they're a unique building. I'm not convinced that this would be a wise pick. I mean, let's see. All right, this one does give me a huge amount of mana based on the amount of assistance you own, which is 261,000. Well, Brainwave is a good spell. This might work. So, fairies or Cthulhu's. Okay. Alright. This is offers some interesting choice options here, but mostly it's related to digging up faction coins. Not what we're into at the moment. This one's ridiculous if you're offline, which, yeah. I mean, there might be an offline build. Every time I've tried to do an offline build, I haven't been able to ever make it work. Ever. I know that there are offline builds that are good. I've just never found one. But this is definitely not that. So I think it's either Cthulhu and Friends or Fairies. Really? I couldn't come up with anything better than those? Huh. We'll say Druids are still on the table. Alright, which is best? Well, I mean, I do want to see how this impacts my Hall of Legends. We do get more assistance because Fairy Chanting triples them. More than triples them. On the other hand, this does nothing for my mana regen. Still, my mana regen is slowly counting up over time. It's not very good. Yeah, assistance would help with faction coins, but we don't have nearly enough assistance. I don't think that I would even get to Spiritual Surge 7 off of this mess. No. Alright, we're taking the fairies off. Maybe if I tweak the researches. I don't know. Alright, Cthulhu. You do offer me good mana. And so do you. You boost the max mana a whole bunch. Man, I wish I could put the Druids and Faceless lineages together. They just complement each other so well. I'm gonna try you. Oh man, look at how much mana regen that would be. Snap my fingers and my mana regen would surpass my max mana. But there's nothing else you can offer me of value. Nothing else. So, 156,000%. I don't know, I feel like the Faceless would be better in a long run, but you're only going to run for 8 hours, and I wasn't really expecting this to be a win anyway. This is just kind of, here's what I leave you on overnight. So, spell durations are lengthened. Yay! Non-unique buildings are bolstered. Whee! Grand balance. An absolute dud. 0.38%. Yay, grand balance is even longer now. The Druid bloodline is still the most OP bloodline, but their lineage is total crap to make up for it. Ugh, no, this is not working. This is not working. I can feel it already that this could not work. Oh well, whatever. Tomorrow, I'll figure this out. In the morning, I'll have all these advanced heritages and dragon breath. Maybe I can even find a way to squeak into that temporal flux too, which would matter if mana regen wasn't already beyond max mana. Why do you keep going down to 6? Cut that out. Hold that 7. So yeah. Yep. Oh. What is this? Oh. How did I forget these? Good thing I happened to click over and check. Well. And now you're at 83%. Boy, the druids really... 83% of it is still this building, which is the one the druids would despise the most. Yeah, druid is definitely wrong for Titan. It's not gonna get me anywhere. Oh well. We'll explore and mess around when I've had time to sleep on all this stuff. Good night. Okay, so 2 things. First, big new update, so I get to see this now. And secondly, well, we'll get to that in a second. Global reminder, the Thanksgiving event will be starting after Thanksgiving is over. Just in time for December. Okay. 3 new faction. What? 3 new factions? New alignment factions you'll be able to stack on base and prestige factions. How do you come up with 3 new alignments? We got good, evil, neutral, lawful, chaotic, neutral. That's both axes I'm familiar with. What kind of new alignment are you going to have? X, Y, and Z? No, wait, you have to have neutral in there again somehow. Alright, well, let's see. For a total of 3 different affiliations simultaneously. All new factions will start with union upgrades and a new faction spell. And will be available at Reincarnation 125 plus. Is that... What reincarnation am I on again? I'm close, right? New artifacts and trophies, some of which will also grant new upgrades, a lot of generic trophies. This was not the direction I was expecting them to go. Another layer of alignment factions. Various things have been tweaked to alter their effects. Conjuration really needed to be altered. Must be for lower levels than what I'm at. Right now, Spellcraft 50 is not very important. Unless there's some crazy-ass build I haven't thought of. Great. I don't see... I don't necessarily know everything by name, but I don't think any of these are the lineage things. By the way, for people who are watching on the live stream that this happens to be on, you guys don't know what was in, well, earlier in this very video. So you guys get a little spoiler here. 1 second. No, not that. I was working on trying to figure out a new build to help me continue upwards, so I had been writing out everything last night. Anyway, so, yeah, that stuff. I was just trying to sort out what's what, so I'm hoping nothing has been altered. I don't see anything that looks... Titan Union, now increased maximum. Anyway, alright. So, I am not quite there yet. I'm trying to find a build that will get me there. That's where we're at. I'm actually really close. This one is almost done if I find a build. Actually, I'm really surprised that this garbage I threw together is almost good. This was just faceless titans. Druid faceless, druid titans. What did I do? Druid titans, right? Yeah, I think that's what I did. That's what I did. I wasn't expecting this to actually do this well. I wasn't even trying super hard with it. I mean, Anyway, I've got some different builds to work with. What is this? Oh, okay. Not a new trophy. Wait a minute. New trophies. Of course, because 3 new alignments. What the hell kind of alignments are they? The question mark alignments, huh? Doesn't help me any. What? I can only assume maybe the new alignment is what mask you wear. That doesn't make any sense. That can't be right. I just don't know. I just don't know. Well, we will have to find out as I adventure forth to 125. They put it just outside my reach somehow. Ah, well. I think I have everything I need. And you know what? I'm going to spend some rubies just for the hell of it. Let me see. I still could use... That one's of debatable value, since most of the time my regen is better than my max mana, but whatever. It'll help sometime, somewhere, maybe. So, anyway,